This boss somehow developed an absolutely ridiculous condition. In his eyes, every single one of the company's hundreds of employees looks exactly the same. With this extreme case of face blindness, he can't tell anyone apart. Across the whole company, he can only barely recognize three people: the female coworker who always uses a red water bottle, the male coworker who never takes off his jeans, and the HR manager who's constantly wearing a red vest. One day, just as the boss was heading back to his office, a man covered head to toe in cardboard boxes stopped him. The guy even introduced himself with a straight face, saying he was a new hire reporting for duty. The HR manager glanced over, saw how confused the boss looked, and immediately jumped in to show loyalty. She said this newcomer was always dressing like a circus act and completely lacking professionalism, and she was ready to fire him on the spot. But nobody expected what happened next. The moment the boss looked at the box-covered man, his eyes lit up. For the first time in his life, he could clearly see someone's face. He approved him on the spot. So what if he has a unique style? As long as it doesn't affect his work. The HR manager was left completely stunned. From that day on, the boss went looking for this box man more and more often. When the office water dispenser ran out of water and he opened the door to a room full of people who looked identical, the boss froze from embarrassment. Then the box man showed up and saved him from the awkward scene. Need to sign an important contract? The boss called the box man first. Meeting minutes, all handed to the box man. At this point, the HR manager couldn't take it anymore. She stormed into the boss's office and demanded an explanation. All of this is supposed to be my job. Why did you give everything to a newbie? Did I do something wrong? But the ridiculous part, the boss stared at her for a long moment and didn't recognize her at all, because that day, she wasn't wearing her signature red vest. After leaving the office, the HR manager stewed in anger, blaming everything on the box man. That night, she had a facial recognition time clock installed and figured she had the perfect plan. You hide in that cardboard box every day, right? Let's see how you clock in now. Once the machine fails to detect your face, I'll fire you for absenteeism. Clean and simple. At a crucial moment, just as she was about to publicly fire the box man using the time records, the boss arrived in time and shut her down on the spot. To prevent this kind of identity chaos from happening again, the boss set a new rule. Every employee would get a unique personal identifier. But that's when the real comedy began. The box man's identifier? The cardboard box he always wore. But the company is full of cardboard boxes. So now the boss treats every box he sees as the box man. He even gave an entire pile of delivery boxes at the front entrance a heartfelt pep talk for half an hour. At this point, it's safe to say, this boss's face blindness is beyond saving. If you had a boss like this, what unique personal identifier would you choose so he could recognize you instantly? Drop your ideas in the comments.